Hi everyone and welcome to a new week right here on Let's Talk in English. We're on TTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe. And do you like to learn about the world? Well, you can learn about it in English this week.
Our lesson today is called The Game. And we'll be learning about the world and traveling as our friends play this game. So let's get ready by learning our key words. The first one is win. Win. I can win this game. I know all the answers.
Map. Map. Where is China on this map?
State. State. There are 50 states in the USA.
French. French. You can talk to many French people in Paris.
Continent. Continent. There are 7 continents in the world.
And now let's review these words. The first one is win. Win.
Map. Map.
State. State.
French. French.
And continent. Continent.
Well done, everyone. Now let's go see our friend Eddie.
Yeah, can anyone speak the French language?
No, Choupette, I cannot.
Oui, I can speak French.
Oh.
Yes.
Very
Can you speak
romantic.
French?
Don't speak French.
Oh, well, maybe you can learn.
Well, maybe you speak today's mission?
Today's mission. Okay. What is Sarah's prize?
What is Sarah's prize?
We'll find out today. Now let's get ready for Conversation 8.
This is a fun game.
This game is fun for you. You are winning.
Take a question, Max, then answer it.
Okay. You are in Vancouver. Which country are you in?
That is easy. I am in the USA.
Hey, don't answer my question. And you are wrong. Vancouver is in Canada.
The USA.
Canada!
I can get a map.
Well, Sarah, Ben, and Max are playing a game. It looks like they are having fun. Now, Gabe, who is winning the game?
Oh, I'm winning. Sarah is winning this game.
That's true, and we are going to learn that keyword. Say it with me. Win. Win. When you win something, that means you are the best. You are number one. You can win a game or win a race. You can even win a contest.
You can win a contest. This makes me think of some singing contests on TV. These people sing and everyone sees who is the best singer. The best singer wins that contest. They are the winners!
Woohoo! They are the winners! Now, often when you are watching a sports game, you might ask someone, who is winning? Or who do you think will win the game?
And I think that Sarah is winning this game right now. It's a very interesting game. It's a game that talks about places. Well, at least the question here is about places. That's why they need a map.
That's right. They're talking about countries and cities. And now they need a map to see who has the right answer. Our keyword is map. Map. Now, there are different kinds of maps. A map of the world shows where all the countries are. You can also have a map of a city. It shows you where the streets and different places in the city are.
Or you could also have a map that tells you where the different buses in a city will go, or where the different trains will go. These are different kinds of maps.
And maps can also help you with directions so you know where to go. And maybe this map will help them find the answer. For now, let's learn more from Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。这边 Max 提到说 ，Well, this game is fun for you. You are winning. 你当然觉得好玩，你一直都赢啊，所以赢的这个动词是 win。但是呢 ，winning 除了当正在赢之外，它也可以当形容词哈。比如说，我们彩券在发布的时候，就会说，哎，今天呢这个抽奖的号码是，你就可以说 The winning numbers are the winning numbers， 因为有很多组的数字哈。The winning numbers are， 或者是在颁奖典礼的时候就会说得奖人是，那个英文就变成说 And the winner is winner W-I-N-N-E-R， 今天得奖的人是什么？接下来看到 question and answer， 这边说 take a question， 所以呢你要拿一个问题，当然不能用选的咯，因为选的话你就挑你想要回答的，如果是选的话是 pick a question P-I-C-K， 所以很明显他们在玩的这个 game 这个游戏呢，你自己拿了一个游戏的单子来看说是什么样的问题，把这个单子拿起来可以用 pick up。So pick up a card， 比如说把这个卡片拿起来，但是 pick up 是拿，并不是挑 ，pick 才是挑。这边说 take a question， 拿一个问题 ，and then answer it。answer it 是回答。有的时候人家问你说 just please answer the question， 请不要说一大堆，只要回答我刚刚问的问题就好了。answer the question。接下来看一些都市跟国家。If you are in Vancouver， 所以介系词用 in。You are in Canada。如果你是在温哥华这个地方的话，你应该是在加拿大。所以 Vancouver 不要念成温哥华哈，要知道它的发音，在外国的这个地名叫做 Vancouver。后面提到 map 是地图，有 street map 街道图，有 city map 有都市里面的图，或者呢是 a trail map， 去山上的时候有这种小径路径的地图，让大家不要迷路，或者是 the world map 世界地图，接着要用 on the world map， 在整个世界地图上面的哪一个地方？我们来看下一段的对话。
See, Vancouver is in Canada.
C. Vancouver is also in Washington State.
Okay, you are both right. Take your turn, Ben.
What is the City of Lights? I don't know. Is it Chicago?
No, I know.
I don't.
Paris is the City of Lights.
Ooh la la! French food! Yum!
Let's finish the game.
Let's finish the game. Well, I want to talk about the game. I have a question for you to see if you were listening. What is the City of Lights, Andrea?
Oh, yes, the City of Lights is Chicago.
Chicago, no, it's Paris.
Oh, right. Okay, I'm sorry, Gabe. Yes, the City of Lights is Paris. You know you have to listen carefully.
That's right. Now, Andrea, where is Paris?
Well, Paris is in Europe. It is in the country of France.
That's it. It's in the country of France. And there are many French things in France and French people in France. And there is a key word that I want to talk about. It's the word French. Say this with me. French. If something is French, that means it is from France, or it describes something that is from France.
French food is from France. You can also have French books or French movies. These are all things that come from France.
Now, there is a city that was talked about in this conversation, Vancouver. And is this in France?
Well, no, Vancouver is not in France. Vancouver is in Canada.
And it's also in Washington State. Let's talk about this word, state. State. A state is a part of a country, and here in this conversation, we're talking about one of the United States of America. There are 50 states in the United States of America.
So a state is like a small part of a country. A state can have its own government. That means the state has its own rules.
Well, Sarah says, let's finish this game. I wonder what's going to go on at the end of this game. But right now, let's continue to learn more with Thomas.
这边我们来学 state。State 是美国的行政的单位，叫做州。There are 50 states in the USA. There are 50 states in the USA. 在美国这个国家有50个州，所以他们的国家名字才叫做 The United States of America. 所以呢，全名叫做美利坚的合众国。这个合众的部分就是把所有的州集结起来，成为一个国家。There are 50 states in the USA. 另外 ，state 除了当州以外，也可以当一个国家。所以呢，一个国家的从政的人，政治家就叫做 statesman。Statesman。Statesman 是大大的称赞。如果有人说你是政治家，是 statesman， 那他们是恭维你的，表示说你对国家是有贡献，问政是有品质的。后面提到 French 是法国的。那如果是法国这个国家叫 France。So Paris is the city of lights. 哦，原来巴黎呢，人家称呼它叫做光之都市，光之都，意思就是它晚上的灯非常的漂亮。And Paris is in France. 记得哈，不是说 Paris is in French。French 是法文，法国的，但是呢，这边的 France 是国家。我们来看下一段的对话。
Okay, Sarah, you get the last question.
What is the only city on 2 continents?
I don't know.
I don't know, but Sarah knows.
I do. It is Istanbul. I win the game.
Woo, woo, good for you.
What's my prize?
Your prize is dinner with Ben and me.
What's for dinner?
How about French food?
Yum!
Oh la la, French food for dinner. Now, that does sound good, but you know, it is an interesting prize. And friends, we found the answer to today's mission. The question is, what is Sarah's prize?
What is Sarah's prize? Sarah's prize is dinner with Ben and Max. What a good prize.
It is. And why does Sarah get the prize?
Because she won the game. She is a winner.
That's right. She won. She is the winner. Well, friends, we have another key word to learn. It is continent. Say that with me. Continent. A continent is one of the 7 big pieces of land in the world. There are many countries on a continent.
Now, I have a question, Andrea. What continent is the United States on?
The United States is on the continent of North America.
Great. And what continent is the city of Istanbul in?
Well, this is a hard question to answer because Istanbul is not just in one continent. It is in 2 continents. And what are those continents?
That's right, the continents of Europe and Asia. Istanbul is in both continents.
Well, Gabe, you should get a prize too. All right, friends, let's keep learning more with Thomas.
I like that idea. Where's my prize?
这里我们来学 continent， 复数 continents。全世界有7大洲、5大洋，这7大洲呢是 7 continents， 包括比如说 Asia 亚洲、Europe 欧洲， Africa 非洲等等的7大洲。There are 7 continents in the world， 其中有一个很特别的都市，横跨了欧洲跟亚洲。那是哪一个都市呢？是 Istanbul。Istanbul, the biggest city in Turkey， 是土耳其最大的都市哈。Istanbul， 伊斯坦堡，原先它的名字叫做 Constantinople， 叫做君士坦丁堡。1930年之后才改名的哈。这个都市横跨了欧洲跟亚洲，所以非常特殊。Istanbul, Constantinople。你看今天的 Word Power。Word
Power.It's time for Word Power. Today we are traveling. Where can you stay when you travel? When you travel, you can stay at a hotel. A hotel is a building with many rooms. Hotel. Hotel. When you walk into a hotel, you go to the front desk first. People wait behind the front desk to help you.Front desk. Front desk. At the front desk, you check in. You tell a hotel clerk your name. Then the clerk will give you a room. Check in. Check in. The person at the front desk also gives you a key. You need this key to open your door. Don't lose it. Key. Key.Every room has a room number. The number is written on the outside of the door. Room number. Room number. Once you go inside your hotel room, you can relax. You can sleep in your hotel room. Hotel room. Hotel room. When you are ready to leave the hotel, you have to check out.When you check out, you give the front desk your key. Check out. Check out. Well, I need to check out of this hotel. Remember these words, and you will have word power.
Conversation replay.
This is a fun game.
This game is fun for you. You are winning.
Take a question, Max, then answer it.
Okay. You are in Vancouver. Which country are you in?
That is easy. I am in the USA.
Hey, don't answer my question. And you are wrong. Vancouver is in Canada.
The USA.
Canada!
I can get a map.
See? Vancouver is in Canada.
See, Vancouver is also in Washington State.
Okay, you are both right. Take your turn, Ben.
What is the City of Lights? I don't know. Is it Chicago?
No, I know.
I don't.
Paris is the City of Lights.
Ooh la la! French food! Yum!
Let's finish the game.
Okay, Sarah, you get the last question.
What is the only city on 2 continents?
I don't know.
I don't know, but Sarah knows.
I do. It is Istanbul. I win the game!
Woo woo! Good for you!
What's my prize?
Your prize is dinner with Ben and me.
What's for dinner?
How about French food?
Yum!
Calendar phrase.
Gabe, where are you going?
I'm leaving.
No. It's time for the calendar phrase.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm staying here.
That's right. Thank you, friends. And today our calendar phrase is, where are you going?
Where are you going?
If someone is leaving a place, you can ask them this question.
That's right. Where are you going? 你要去哪儿?
Well, friends, where are you going? You are going to learn more with our calendar phrase skit. Let's go.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
你要去哪里?
Hey, Jan. See you next week.
Next week? Are you going somewhere?
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going away for a week.
Really? Where are you going?
I'm going to some place really special.
Marie, where are you going?
I'm going to Hawaii with my family.
Really? Wow, have fun.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
你要去哪里?
Welcome, friends. Wherever you are watching or listening, we're glad you are here with us. It's time to answer the question of the day.
I have a great question.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well, what is it, Eddie?
Oh, okay. What is your favorite city? Why?
What is your favorite city? Why?
Well, my favorite city is San Diego in California. The people there are very relaxed and laid back.
San Diego sounds like a great city. Well, friends, ask someone this question today and join us again tomorrow right here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and the radio.
Where learning English can be
Fun! That's right.
That's the word.
Hey, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
In English, learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hey, everybody. Now it's time for Let's Talk in English on PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name is Andrea. Today, our lesson is called Hugh's Trip.
Well, before we get into Hugh's trip, let's get into the key words for the day. The first one is suitcase. Suitcase. Jim put all his clothes in a suitcase.
Pack. Pack. Liz can help you pack. She is good at getting ready for trips.
Postcard. Postcard. My brother sent me a postcard from Istanbul.
Flight. Flight. Tim's flight to Chicago leaves in 1 hour.
Movie. Say it again. Movie. Let's watch a movie tonight. What do you want to see?
Well, let's say these keywords together one more time. The first one is suitcase. Suitcase.
Pack. Pack.
Postcard. Postcard.
Flight. Flight.
Movie. Movie.
Well, now it's time for us to take a trip over to see Eddie. He has today's mission for us. Hey, Eddie.
Oh,
Eddie,
what's
what
that?
do you have? Eddie, it's a postcard.
It's a postcard from my mom.
From San Diego.
Yeah.
That's great. That's my favorite city. And look what it says. Eddie, I love you. Love, Mommy Meerkat.
Oh, that is such a sweet postcard.
Okay. All right.
Okay, well, we need today's mission.
Oh, all right. Today's mission. Where is Hugh going?
Where is Hugh going?
That's a good question. Let's find out right now in today's lesson.
Hi, Hugh. That's a big suitcase. What are you selling today?
It must be something big.
I'm not selling anything.
Then why do you have a big suitcase?
I just bought it. I'm packing it tonight for my trip. I'm leaving tomorrow morning from Chicago.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Paris.
Paris? I'd love to travel there. Can I go with you?
Oh, that lucky guy, Hugh. He is going to Paris. I am so jealous of him, Andrea.
Well, Gabe, maybe you can go with Hugh to Paris.
That would be nice. It would be nice to go to Paris. Well, hey, even though I'm jealous, I can still be happy because we found the answer to the mission for today. The mission is, where is Hugh going?
Where is Hugh going? Well, Hugh is going to Paris.
But we are not going to Paris. We're going to teach right here. Our first key word here is the word suitcase. Say this with me. Suitcase. Now, a suitcase is what you use to carry your clothes and other things when you go traveling. A suitcase.
That's right. Your suitcase is like a big bag that you use to put everything in that you need for your trip.
So, when you go on a trip, are you taking clothes or are you taking other things? Remember to bring a suitcase. And when you bring a suitcase, you need to pack your suitcase. Let's look at this word, the word pack. Pack. When you pack, you put things into a place so that you get ready to move. You pack those things.
You pack your suitcase before a trip. Maybe you pack your bag before you go to school, or pack your lunch. Put everything you want to eat for lunch in a bag before you go to work.
And you know, there is another word that I can think of. It's the word backpack. Some of you have backpacks, and you can pack your books inside of this bag and put it on your back. That's your backpack.
All right, well, we have to keep going. We're going to travel on over to Thomas and learn more from him.
We certainly are.
大家好，我是 Thomas。每当我们要去旅行的时候，我们就要带行李。行李整个的所有的行李，不管大大小小的行李箱或者是袋子，都叫做 luggage。luggage L-U-G-G-A-G-E 或者叫做 baggage B-A-G-G-A-G-E 都是不可数的。但是从小到大的这些小的大的行李呢，都是可数的。比如说 a bag 一个袋子 ，a handbag 手提袋。另外呢 backpack 背包。接下来呢是 suitcase， 这边要学的 suitcase 是这些可以数的行李箱，还算是中型，不算是最大的已经算蛮大的，那个叫 suitcase 可以数的 one suitcase two suitcases。最大的那种大的行李箱啊，简直就叫箱子的，那个叫做 trunk T-R-U-N-K 也是可数的 trunks。所以这边所有的行李都叫做 luggage。那一件行李呢 a piece of luggage， 两件行李呢 two pieces of luggage， 这样子一个用法。后面我们来学 pack， 刚刚的那个 backpack 背包一个字 backpack。也就是这个字pack 可以当动词。我今天要打包 I am going to Japan and I am packing it tonight for my trip。我呢今天呢要打包，因为明天呢要出国去日本啊，去法国等等的。I am packing it tonight for my trip. Will you help me pack？ 你可不可以帮我打包啊？都可以用 pack 这个动词。接下来他说我要去巴黎，他可以说 I'm going to Paris。他也可以说 I'm going to travel to Paris。我们来看下一段的对话。
I don't think so, Betty. He's leaving tomorrow.
You're right. Will you send me a postcard of Paris, Hugh?
I'd be glad to.
What's the food like in Paris? Can you get a good hamburger there?
Probably. But I love French food. It's delicious.
And I love the Eiffel Tower. Will you send me a postcard of it too?
Sure.
Thanks.
Well, Hugh is leaving for Paris tomorrow, so Betty can't go with him, but Hugh will send something to Betty. What will he send her?
Well, he will send her a special postcard. I would like to get a postcard from my friend Hugh in Paris too.
Well, let's begin by looking at that keyword so we understand. It is postcard. Postcard. A postcard is like a picture that you write on the back of. Many times when you travel to places, you can buy postcards to remember that place. Then you can share your experiences with someone by sending them a postcard.
And remember, if you send something in the mail, what do you need to put on the envelope? That's right, you need to put a stamp or postage. So that's why a postcard is called a postcard, because you put postage on that card.
You know, I always enjoy receiving postcards or getting postcards from all over the world. I keep my postcards. I collect them to see different places in the world.
And I enjoy getting postcards too. Some postcards are very beautiful. People take beautiful pictures and then turn them into postcards.
Well, I think Betty will get a beautiful postcard of the Eiffel Tower from Hugh when he goes to Paris. For now, we're going to go and learn more from Thomas.
这里首先我们来学明信片 ，a postcard。Many postcards， 明信片。那么寄明信片动词用 send，to send a postcard。那如果是收到呢，用 receive，R-E-C-E-I-V-E，to receive a postcard。I love sending postcards。我在国外旅行最喜欢寄明信片给人家了。那收到人可以说 Wow, I love receiving postcards。我最喜欢收到明信片，那正好皆大欢喜。我喜欢寄，你喜欢收。Postcard 这个 P-O-S-T 本来是指邮政的意思，比如说邮局叫做 the post office。接下来在邮局里面工作的邮政邮务的人员叫做 a postal worker， 变成形容词P-O-S-T-A-L worker a postal worker。送信的邮差就叫做 postman P-O-S-T-M-A-N。接下来看到一个句型叫做 What's the food like in Paris？ 请问在巴黎食物怎么样？那么在巴黎这个地方呢，还有什么可以问？你也可以说，请问那一边的交通怎么样？ What's the traffic like in Paris？ 如果问人呢 What are the people like in Paris？ 请问那边的人整个来讲，人们都怎么样？性情温和吗？对待人友善吗？这样的意思后面提到的是埃菲尔铁塔，要会念是 Eiffel Tower。Eiffel Tower。接下来呢，如果你到了 Eiffel Tower，then you can enjoy French food， 法国的食物 French food，and you can learn to speak French， 可以说法国话。我们来看下一段的对话。
How long is your flight?
It's only about 8 hours. It's nonstop.
It's only 8 hours? That's a long time.
Not really. My flight to China last year was over 14 hours.
What do you do on a plane for that long?
You read, eat, watch movies, and try to sleep.
How fun. Someday I'll go on a long plane trip.
Someday I'll go on a long plane trip. Long plane trips. Sometimes they can be kind of boring, right?
Well, they can be kind of boring, but it's good to look for some fun things to do when you're on your flight.
That's right. Most plane trips do have some fun things you can do, like watch movies. You can watch a movie on your flight. There are two key words there I just used. The first one is flight. Flight. When you fly, The flight is the airplane that you fly on. That is your flight.
That's right. Your flight is the time when you are in the airplane and it is in the sky. When you ask someone, how long is your flight? You want to know how long the airplane will take from one place to another place.
And there are different kinds of flights. A non-stop flight will go from one place to another without stopping anywhere in between. That is a non-stop flight. But if you have a long flight, don't you want to have things to do inside?
Well, yes, you can bring along a book or a magazine and read, or like Hugh says, you can watch a movie.
And a movie is our next keyword, movie. Movie. A movie is something that you see for fun in the theater or on TV. A movie.
There are many different kinds of movies. You can ask someone, what kind of movies do you like to watch?
Yes, what is your favorite movie? Well, think about that as we go and learn a little more English right now.
这边提到 How long is your flight？ 这里的 flight 是指 plane flight。飞机的班次，飞机的航程，从一个地方飞到一个地方需要多久 ？How long is your flight？ 那么你在上飞机的时候，人家会跟你道别说 Have a nice flight， 祝你飞行愉快。那如果是飞行的时间很长的话，你可以说 It was a long flight。接下来告诉人家多长 ，My flight is about 8 hours， 大概是8小时飞行的时间。后面提到 non-stop。Non-stop 当形容词是直达的 ，a non-stop bus 直达的巴士 ，a non-stop train 直达的火车 ，a non-stop flight 直飞的飞机。当动词的话是不停地 ，He's been eating non-stop， 他一直吃个没完啊 ，He's been reading non-stop， 他一直读书都没有停都没有休息。那这么长的飞机的飞行时间，你可以做什么呢？那 You can watch in-flight movies， 又用到 flight 这个字哦。In-flight 就是在飞机的这个过程中可以看的电影，中间有一个连字号 in-flight movies。我们看今天的 How to 单元。
How to.
Hello everyone, and welcome to How To. Today, you'll learn how to talk about traveling. Let's take a look at the first way.
Where would you like to travel?
Where would I like to travel? I would like to travel to France. Where would you like to travel?
I would like to travel to... We should get ready for the next way.
Right. Okay, here's the next way.
What city would you like to visit?
What city would I like to visit? There are so many cities I would like to visit, but I think Paris.
Ah, the city of romance.
Yes, the city of romance. Romeo, you could come with me.
I've already been there.
What? With who?
We should get ready for the last way. What trip would you like to take?
What trip would I like to take? I would like to take a trip around the world.
Wow.
With someone else, not you. Let's review.
Where would you like to travel? What city would you like to visit? What trip would you like to take?
Thanks for joining us today. You now know how to do it.
Conversation replay.
Hi, Hugh. That's a big suitcase. What are you selling today?
It must be something big.
I'm not selling anything.
Then why do you have a big suitcase?
I just bought it. I'm packing it tonight for my trip. I'm leaving tomorrow morning from Chicago.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Paris.
Paris? I'd love to travel there. Can I go with you?
I don't think so, Betty. He's leaving tomorrow.
You're right. Will you send me a postcard of Paris, Hugh?
I'd be glad to.
What's the food like in Paris? Can you get a good hamburger there?
Probably. But I love French food. It's delicious.
And I love the Eiffel Tower. Will you send me a postcard of it too?
Sure.
Thanks.
How long is your flight?
It's only about 8 hours. It's nonstop.
It's only 8 hours? That's a long time.
Not really. My flight to China last year was over 14 hours.
What do you do on a plane for that long?
You read, eat, watch movies, and try to sleep.
How fun. Someday I'll go on a long plane trip.
Calendar phrase.
Gabe, do you like traveling?
Well, I like traveling. Do you like traveling?
I like traveling.
That's a good thing because that's the calendar phrase for today. The phrase is, I like traveling.
I like traveling.
So, do you like traveling? Well, you can tell somebody else that you love to travel. You like to go and see different places. You can say,
I like traveling.
and I also like our calendar phrase skit for today. It's very cute. It's about traveling. Let's go see it right now.
I like traveling.
I like traveling.
我喜欢旅行。
You know, John, I like traveling.
That's great, Dan.
Yes, I like traveling.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I just want you to know. I like traveling.
Okay, great. Well, see you later.
Wait, do you want to travel together?
Maybe. Where do you want to go?
Anywhere. I like traveling.
I like traveling.
I like traveling.
我喜欢旅行。
Well, you know what, Andrea? I want to find out what the question of the day is right now with Eddie.
Yes, here's your question. Would you enjoy a long plane flight? Why or why not?
Would you enjoy a long plane flight? Why? Or why not?
Yes, I would enjoy a long plane flight. I enjoy sleeping and reading and watching movies, even talking to other people on the plane.
And listening to the crying babies in the seat in front of you. Long plane flights are great. Hey, everybody, thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk in English.
We're on PTS and the radio.
Where learning English can be fun. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is
learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS and the radio. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe. And welcome to today's lesson.
Gabe, are you tired today?
Well, I think I have some jet lag.
Did you take a long flight?
Yes, last night, and I came back this morning.
Okay, well, I'm glad you came back. And friends, we have some key words to learn together. The first one is jet lag. Jet lag. Tina has jet lag. She just got back to Washington from Taipei.
Arrive. Arrive. When will your brother arrive?
Museum. Museum. Jeff really enjoyed looking at all the things in the museum.
Return. Return. Sandra will return from her trip next week.
Plan. Plan. Let's plan our weekend. What do you want to do?
Well, what do you want to do? I want to look at these keywords one more time. The first one is jet lag. Jet lag.
Arrive. Arrive.
Museum. Museum.
Return. Return.
And plan. Plan.
Now, who do we want to see? We want to see Eddie!
That's what we plan to see? Hey.
Eddie?
Whoa.
Is Eddie sleeping?
Eddie, come on.
Eddie, wake up! What's wrong?
Oh, I had jet lag. Yeah.
You have jet lag?
Yeah.
What is going on, Eddie? Did you fly somewhere?
No. Do I need to fly?
Well, yes, you don't have jet lag.
Oh, so I'm just tired.
Yes, that's right. You're tired.
Oh, okay.
Hey, but you're not too tired to give us the mission, are you?
No, no, of course not. Yeah. All
Well,
right.
what's the mission?
The mission, what will you see first?
What will Hugh see first?
Well, you will see that answer in our conversation, so let's begin.
Will you have jet lag when you get to Paris?
Probably not. I usually sleep on the plane. Then I feel fine when I arrive.
That's great.
What will you see first?
The Louvre. It's one of the most famous art museums in the world.
It's a really beautiful building, too. I saw a picture of it.
I'd like to see it. Send me a postcard of it, too.
Well, Hugh is going to be busy sending Betty postcards, and we are busy learning a lot of keywords from this conversation, so let's begin. The first one is jet lag. Jet lag. Now, when you are traveling, especially by airplane, you might feel very tired after your flight. We call that jet lag.
So if you fly in an airplane that goes from Korea to Vancouver in Washington, then you might have jet lag for a few days. Usually jet lag lasts for a few days.
That is true. I always get jet lag when I fly from Canada to Taipei. When my plane arrives, I am tired. Our next keyword is arrive. Arrive. When you get to a place, that means you arrive. You are there.
So you can say this in a phrase. Have we arrived yet? Are we there yet? Did we arrive? Or you can ask your friend, hey, did you arrive safely?
Or when will your flight arrive? I will pick you up at the airport. Well, friends, we also found the answer to today's mission in this conversation. The question is, what will Hugh see first?
What will Hugh see first? Hugh will see the Louvre. This is also called the Louvre. Now, the Louvre it's a famous art museum in Paris.
That's true, and let's learn that keyword, museum. Museum. A museum is a building that you go to. When you're at a museum, you can learn about interesting things.
That's right. So we have an art museum that we're talking about here, and there are different kinds of museums. At an art museum, you will see many kinds of art. You might see lots of scientific things or things that have to do with science, 科学, at a science museum.
And if you go to a history museum, you'll learn about history or things from the past. Well, we're going to learn more with Thomas.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先来学时差的说法，时差叫做 jet lag。jet lag。jet 本来是喷射的意思，比如说喷射飞机叫做 a jet airplane。 lag 是落后的意思，所以时差呢，因为你的时间还停留在你飞来的那个地方，所以感觉上你有倦怠感，这种生理失调，这个叫做飞机之后的时差 jet lag。记得前面不要加也不要加 the， 你不可以说 I have a jet lag， no， 只要说 I have jet lag。另外那个 lag 跟那个腿的那个 leg。发音要分清楚 ，leg 是腿 ，lag 是这种落后 ，jet lag 是时差。那如果这么长的飞行时间，你可以睡一下的话呢 ，You will feel fine when you arrive。arrive 是抵达的动词哈，那么名词叫做 arrival，arrival，所以你也可以说 I will feel fine。On arrival， 在我抵达的当时，我就会感觉不错了。后面来学 museum 是博物馆。到了法国，当然第一个要去的博物馆是罗浮宫 ，The Louvre。念法 The Louvre，L-O-U-V-R-E，The Louvre。这全世界最好的艺术博物馆之一哈，像我们所拥有的故宫博物院 The National Palace Museum， 或者是英国的大英博物馆 The British Museum，British B-R-I-T-I-S-H 都是全世界著名的博物馆。我们来看下一段的对话。
There are lots of little cafes in Paris. I see them in movies all the time.
I know. I'll go to one for a cup of coffee.
Can you send me a postcard of a cafe too?
You know, Betty, I changed my mind. I'm not going to send you any postcards.
Why not?
When I return, I'll bring you a picture book of Paris.
Great! Then I can plan my own trip to Paris.
Well, when Hugh comes back, he might bring a picture of something for Betty. Now, there's another word that means to come back. Let's look at this key word, return. Say it with me. Return. When you return, you come back to a place. So if you're leaving your home and you want to come back, then you are returning to your home.
Let's use it. We can say Susie returns from school every day at 4 o'clock. Or you can ask someone, what time does your flight return?
When will you return from spending time with your friends? When will you come home? Now I want to look at one more key word here. The word is plan. Plan. When you plan something, you are thinking about getting ready for something. You are thinking about getting ready to do something. You are planning something.
That's right. When you plan to do something, you decide where to go and what you'll do. You can plan your day, plan your weekend, or plan a holiday in the future.
And Betty says that she will think about planning a trip to Paris. So you can plan your day, you can plan your wedding, you can plan something in the future, you can plan a trip. There are different things that you can plan.
And how is Betty going to plan her trip? Well, Hugh said that he's going to bring her a picture book of Paris. Now, this is a big book with many pictures of the city inside, so she can look through and then decide what she wants to see.
That sounds like a pretty good idea. And if you want to tell someone to go somewhere, maybe you can bring a picture book of that place, and then you can talk them into going to that place. But right now, we're going to learn a little more with Thomas.
这里来学 cafe 拼音是 C-A-F-E， 所以我们这边应用的网咖就是 Internet Cafe。所以呢，同学要注意看，有些拼音上面写 C-O-F-F-E 不对，那个是法文的咖啡拼法，我们学的是英文，应该是 coffee 的话，喝的咖啡 C-O-F-F-E-E。但是这种咖啡的餐馆或者是屋外饮食店 或者是卖轻食的跟咖啡的这种咖啡厅，叫做 cafe，C-A-F-E， 而且在一的上面应该有一个发音的小记号，它是可数的哈。There are many cafes, little cafes in Paris. Then you can go to one of those cafes and have a cup of coffee. 喝一杯的咖啡，那是 C-O-F-F-E-E。接下来来学动词 return。return 是回来的意思。如果你要从哪里回来，介系词要用 from。She will return from Paris next week. 她下礼拜呢会从法国回来。另外呢，她说 When I return, I will bring you a picture book of Paris. 我回来的时候，我帮你带一本 picture book。picture book。postcard 明信片只有一张图一张照片 ，picture book 是图画集或者是照片集，这样就更多资料了哈。另外有时候在明信片或者是信件上面要附你的回来的地址，那个叫做 return address。万一投递不成的话，可以回来。后面的那个计划叫做 plan， 可以当动词，也可以当名词。我们来看今天的 song time。Song
time.
Very nice. Hey there, friends! Now it's time for Song Time. And today we have a special guest with us here on Let's Talk in English. Welcome Christina from the Sunshine Singers.
Hey, Gabe. Hey, everybody. It's good to be here.
And I'm glad you're here too. Now, Christina, what is the name of this song?
It's called The Weather Report.
The Weather Report. And I understand that you wrote this song. Is that right?
Well, I didn't write the words for this song, but I wrote the music for the song.
Oh, you wrote the music. Okay, so you wrote the melody.
That's right.
And it's a very beautiful melody.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a very happy melody. And friends, there's a word I want to talk about. The word melody. M-E-L-O-D-Y. The melody of a song is the main sound that a song has. It's the sound that the singer is supposed to sing. The melody.
Melody 就是歌曲的旋律。
That's the melody. And all songs have a melody, right?
That's right.
But some songs also have harmony. H-A-R-M-O-N-Y. Harmony. Harmony is another sound that a song can have, and the harmony sounds good with the melody. And harmony can make a song sound really beautiful, right, Christina?
That's right. And harmony is 和声.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's give our friends an example of melody and harmony.
Okay. What song should we sing?
How about Happy Birthday?
Okay.
So we'll start with the melody, and later we'll add the harmony. Great. Now, Christina, give us the pitch. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Right. That's great. Well, that was fun. Christina, is it your birthday?
No, is it yours?
Oh, no. But I'm sure it's somebody's birthday. If it's your birthday today, that song was for you. That's a fun song. Okay, now back to the weather report. There is something about this song that is special. This song sounds like a happy song. Now, Christina, do you like to write music?
Of course I do.
Well, then I have a question for you. Is there something special that you can do to make a song sound happy?
Well, one way to make a song sound happy is to write it in a major key.
Well, a major key. I think that is a major point we need to talk about. The word major. If something is written in a major key, that means it will sound happier, usually. This word major, M-A-J-O-R.
Major key 就是大调的意思。
It's 大调, right? Okay, so what's the opposite of major?
It's minor.
M-I-N-O-R. Christina, give us a major key.
Okay, this is a major key.
Now give us a minor key. And as you can see, a major key does sound happier. Hey, Christina, thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
And now it's time for
the weather report.
Take a look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. Take a look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. The forecast is for me to know if spring is here to stay.
Conversation replay.
Will you have jet lag when you get to Paris?
Probably not. I usually sleep on the plane. Then I feel fine when I arrive.
That's great.
What will you see first?
The Louvre. It's one of the most famous art museums in the world.
It's a really beautiful building, too. I saw a picture of it.
I'd like to see it. Send me a postcard of it, too.
There are lots of little cafes in Paris. I see them in movies all the time.
I know. I'll go to one for a cup of coffee.
Can you send me a postcard of a cafe, too?
You know, Betty, I changed my mind. I'm not going to send you any postcards.
Why not?
When I return, I'll bring you a picture book of Paris.
Great! Then I can plan my own trip to Paris.
Calendar phrase.
So, Gabe, are you ready for your trip?
Andrea, yes, I am.
Oh, good. So, are you packed?
No. No, I'm not packed. That's one thing I need to do.
Okay, well, that is important to pack before you take a trip. So, friends, you can ask someone our calendar phrase. It is, are you packed?
Are you packed?
When you ask someone, are you packed, you're asking if all of their clothes and everything they need is in a bag or in a suitcase.
So make sure that you pack well before a trip. Are you packed?
Are you packed? Well, friends, let's learn more about this with our calendar phrase skit.
Are you packed?
Are you packed? 你打包好了吗?
Hey Jan, are you packed?
Am I packed for what?
For your trip. Are you packed?
What trip?
Your trip to Hawaii. Are you packed?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to Hawaii. Marie is going to Hawaii.
Oh. Are you packed?
Are you packed?
你打包好了吗?
It is time for the question of the day.
And I'll give you that question. All right?
All right.
Okay, here it is. Do you want to go to Paris? Why or why not?
Do you want to go to Paris? Why or why not?
Well, I've heard that Paris is a wonderful place to visit and that it's very romantic. And of course, it has great food. So sure, I want to go to Paris.
Sounds great. Friends, what about you? Ask someone this question today and then join us again tomorrow right here on Let's Talk in English.
On PTS and on the radio.
Where learning English can be fun.
Hey, that's
Bye-bye.
right.
Take a look at the weather report before you go out today. It may